I'm Manisha. Friends, subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon for the latest update. Today we're gonna start with your quantitative aptitude class, and that has been class your 57th class. As you know that we had done your 56 classes in the last classes here, and that has been the important one here too. And in terms of it, where we had started with discussing about the arithmetical ability, and this has been the 10th topic of the session that what we have to discuss here. In arithmetical ability, if I'm going ahead, we had done your operations on numbers, LCM and SCF of numbers, decimal of fraction, and then we have your averages, simplification, square roots, and cube roots as well. Then we had done your problems on numbers, problems on ages as well, surds and indices we had completed. Now we are dealing with the 10th topic. As I told you, this has been the percentage here that what we have to discuss here. Before starting with this, it's a huge request to all the viewers to please go through with the subscribe button and please like, share and subscribe to our channel so that very and maximum people can get the information at once, and even though you can also enjoy the video as well. In terms of percentage here, that what we have to discuss here being important one, will discuss some of the facts and formulas for related to the percentage so that you will get to know about it, and then we'll further move ahead with here in the detail about it. So here we go ahead, and that, as I told you, being that is being the important one. So in terms of it, important facts and formula. So first we discussed about the concept of percentage here. In terms of concepts of percentage, where that by a certain percent, we mean that many hundreds, and thus x percent means x hundreds written as x percent sign, that what we had written like that. So to express x percent as a fraction, we can write it down in the form of, just I will write it down here for to you. To express x percent as fraction, then we can write it down in the form of x percent is equals to x upon 100. This percent sign will remove and come downward as the denominator as by 100. So we can say that for the same, that 20%, this is being written by 20 upon 100, and this is one being cancel it out as well. Furthermore, that is being cancelled here, and which is being as follows, like that means the 0 being 0, cancel it out, and 2 ones are 2, 2 5s are 10, so 1 by 5 it will be here. And for 48%, if I'm going ahead, so 48% it is being represented 48 upon 100, which is further it is equals to, that is be 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8, 4 twos are 8, and 4 fives are 20. So that is being reused here. Now we'll discuss this is how we had represented the x percent fractions into the as a fractions here. So now we'll have to express a upon b as a percent. So we have here that we will represented here in the form which is being as follows, that is being a upon b is equals to a upon b into 100%. On the same cases, the 1 by 4 will just represented here 1 upon 4, and that is equals to 1 upon 4 into 100% that we have. When will 4 ones are 4, 4 25s are 100, 25 ones are 25, so it will be 25%. Now for 0.6 we have to represent, that is being representing 6 upon 10, 2 3s are 6, 2 5s are 10, so that is being 3 by 5, which can be written by 3 by 5 into 100%, and 5 ones are 5, 5 2s are 10, and 0, so 2 3s are 6, it will be the 60% here. Now if the price of the commodity that increases by r%, and then the reduction in the consumptions as set set not to increase the expenditure is, when we write it down for the same, we'll go ahead here, that has been written to be as follows. So just write it down with a different pen here so that you can go ahead into writing it out. R upon 100 plus R into 100% that we have. So on the same cases, for if the price of the commodity decreases by R%, then the increase to the consumptions of as not to decrease the expenditure is. So we'll have here for the same as R upon 100 minus R, because it is decreasing, into 100%. And if it is increasing, so we'll add it on here. On the same behalf of it, now we'll discuss the results on proportion. So that has been the important one. Results on population. Results on population. So let the population of the town be P, and suppose that at increase of the rate of R% per annum, then we have here, so which will be representing here in the form of the first, we'll talk about it, population after n years equals to, which is being P1 plus R upon 100 power n. Okay, now further, for the second one, talk about it, that is population n years ago, that is being equals to P upon 1 plus R upon 100 of power n here. Now we'll talk about the results on depreciation. Results on depreciation. So here what are they same, how we have later the present value of A, machine B, P, and suppose of depreciation at the rate of R% per annum, then we have here, which is the value of the machine after n years equals to, and that is being P 1 minus R upon 100 power n. Now for value of machine n years ago, value of the machine n years ago is represented here P upon 1 minus. So we are discussing about the depreciation population. We had discussed about it. For the machine, it is will be P 1 minus R upon 100 power n, and this is P upon 1 minus R upon 100 power n here. Now if A is R% more than B, then B is less than A by that, what we have to talk about it. If A is R% more than B, then R then B is less than A by, though we have R upon 100 plus R into 100%, and if A is R% less than B, then B is more than A by R upon 100 minus R into 100% here that we have as an answer. Now we will be going ahead to solve the questions for the reference towards these, and this is in terms of percentage only, and that has been the important one. So we'll go ahead for the questions here. That will be as follows, and even though you have to also consider about it when you're going for the solution here. So the question of the session first, these were the formulas, these were the concepts that I told you, and you have to consider about it, and you have to even though answer it out accordingly. Go ahead. Express each of the following as fraction. Express each of the following as a fraction. So here the first is 56%. So that is being 56 upon 100. We had opened the percent sign as I told you startingly, and cancel it out. That is your 4 ones are 4 and 4 fours are 16, 4 twos are 8 and 4 fives are 20. It will be 14 upon 25, and it is not cancel it out further, so that we have. Now we talk about the second question of the sessions here. This has been the 4%. So we have here 4 upon 100, which is equals to 4 ones are 4, 4 25 is 100, 1 upon 25. That will be the right answer for this question as well. We'll talk about the third question here. That has been 0.6%. This is equal to 0.6 upon 100. 0.980 बढ़ा देंगे. 6 upon 1000. 2 3s are 6, 2 5s are 10, and 0 0. So it will be 3 upon 500. Now we'll talk about the another one, which is the fourth question here. That has been representing. Fourth question is 0.08%. For that we'll improve it out. 0.08 upon 100. We'll just remove the percent sign, we'll remove 2 zeros. अब ये decimal हटाएंगे तो 2 0 और बढ़ जाएंगे. It will be 8 upon 1000 here, and now further it is your 1250. It will be 1 upon 1250 that we have as an answer. Now we'll go ahead with another question. Express each of the following as a decimal here. So for the same we have to form in the form of decimal, and that is being representing here. Is being the fifth question of the sessions, but we are dealing here itself. That is being the another here. Fifth question of the sessions here that we have here. The question is being express each of the following as a decimal. So the question is 6%. We solve that. 6%, so 6 upon 100. ये दो zeros हैं, so it will be 1 and 2. तो इसका मतलब है 0.06 we have as an answer. We'll talk about the sixth question here. Sixth question of the session. The question is 28%. So we'll solve that as well, which is being representing in the form 28 upon 100 equals to, so those zeros लगेंगे, it will 0.2812. Put this decimal here only. Even the question we talk about it, the seventh question we have is 0.2%. that has been representing here itself 0.2 upon 100. ये पॉइंट हटाएंगे तो एक ज़ीरो बढ़ जाता, and but if you have to find out as in the form of decimal only, we'll put the two zeros behind 1 0 0 0 2. So ये यहाँ पे था, दो ज़ीरो बढ़ जाएगा क्योंकि it will be the 2 as we had increases here, so it will move towards the left side. Now we'll go ahead for the next question. We have to talk about it, and that has been the 8th question. The question is 0.04%. So for the same we go ahead. 0.04 upon 100. It will be 0.0004. Two increases. That will be the right answer for this question as well. We'll go ahead with another one that we have to talk about it, and that has been the another question, the 9th question of the session. Express each of the following as rate, fraction, rate, percent. So the question is 23 upon 36. It has been 23 upon 36 into 100 percent. It will be equals to 23 into 100, and that has been cancel it out. We'll just cancel it out as well. 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6, and so here okay 2 से काटते हैं, 2 ones are 2 and बचे 2 8s are 16, and here it is 2 5s are 10 and 0. Then again we cancel it out by 2 here, 2 9s are 18 and 2 1s are 2, sorry 2 2s are 4 and 2 5s are 10 25. So 23 into 25, it is 575 upon 9 percent. Further it has been breaking out, it will be equals to 63 8 upon 9 percent. Now we will go ahead for the another one which we talk about it. That has been the another question, is your 10th question of the session. So I just write it down here itself. So the 10th question we have here is 3 upon 4, that we have to form as rate percent. So this is being equals to 6 to 4s are 24 plus 3, 27 upon 4 is equals to 27 upon 4 into 100. That is being the percent sign with the sign of percent here as well, as that can be represented. Okay, so on the same it is will be 675%, because it is 2 to the 4, 2 5s are 10 and 0, 2 1s are 2, 2 25s are, so 27 25s are just 625 here. Now we'll go ahead with another question that has been we have to ask here, that has been the 11th question of the session is your 0.004. So for the same it will be 4 upon 1000. It is equals to 4 upon 1000 into 100. So that is being equals to 0.4% we'll have as an answer here. Now we'll go ahead with another one which is being the 12th question of the sessions as well. So the 12th question is to evaluate, the question is being 28% of 450 plus 45% of 280. That has been the question here. This has been the question has been important because this has been asked in your bank PO question paper as well. So we'll go ahead for the same here. So 28% of 450 plus 45% of 280 is being equals to 28 upon 100 into 450 plus 45 upon 100 into 280. Okay, that we have to find out. So here we can cancel it out by 0 by 0, here it's itself 0, and then we'll cancel it out by 5 only. So it will become 5 2s are 10 and 5 9s are 45. 2 1s are 2, 2 1s are 2, and 2 4s are 8. So it is 14 and this is 9. This is 5 2s are 10, 5 9s are 45. 2 1s are 2, 2 1s are 2, 2 8, that is 4s are 8. So 49 and 49. So it is 49 is 126. So it will become as 126 plus 126 and 126 and 126 को जब हम प्लस करते हैं, what we'll get is 6 plus 6 is 2, 12. 2 plus 2 plus 1, 4, and plus 1, 5. 1 plus 1 is 2, 2. For 52 that we have as an answer here. Now we'll go ahead for the next. We talk about it. That has been the another question here. Has been the 13th question of the sessions as well. The question itself is 16 2 by 3% of 600 gram minus 33 1 by 3% of 180 gram. This has been asked in RRB examination paper. That has been the important one as well, and that what we have to talk about it, and that has been the important as what we have to discuss here as well. So it will be solved as 50 upon 3 into 1 upon 100 into 600 minus 100 upon 3 into 1 upon 100 into 180, 100 minus 60 gram equals to 40 gram. That we have as an answer here. Now we'll talk about the another question, which is being the 14th question of the sessions as well. So the question is being as follows, which is being 14th question. 2 is what percent of 50? So this is being asked here as in your SSC examination paper. We'll talk about it. So required percentage equals to 2 upon 50 into 100. 0 being 0, cancel. 5 1s are 5, 5 2s are 10, 2 2s are 4. So 4% will be here as an answer. Now we'll talk about the next one. That has been the question is the 15th question of the sessions. So the question states that here is 1 by 2 is what percent as 1 by 3. So this has been also asked in SSC examination paper. So we'll talk about it for the same. Required percentage was to 1 upon 2 into 3 upon 1 into 100%, which is equals to 3. This is 3, this is 2, so this is not being cancelled it out. 2 1s are 2, 2 50s are 100. It will be 3 50s are is 1, of course 150. We'll get 150% here. We'll go ahead with another question, being the 16th question of the sessions as well, and that's what we have to discuss here. 16th question of the sessions. The question is what percent of 7 is 84? This will be the question here. So we'll go ahead for the solution for the same. That is required percentage equals to 84 upon 7 into 100, and that is being equals to 1200% here. That what we have to answer it out. We'll go ahead with another question that has been the important and the next very important question, we can talk about it. That is B. So let's go ahead for 17th question here. 17th question for the sessions we have, and that is, what percent of 2 metric ton is 40 quintal? What percent of 2 metric ton is 40 quintal? That we have, and that what even though we have to talk about it. So we'll go ahead for the same. That is what we have to find out. So here 1 metric ton equals to 10 quintal. So required percentage equals to 40 upon 2 into 10 into 100. So 0 being LC by 0 here, and this is being the 2 on the 2, 2 5s are 10. So it is being what 4 5, that is 4 5s are 20. It will be 200% here, and that will be the right answer for this question as well. We'll go ahead with another question, that what we have to talk about it, and that is being the importance here, and that is also an important one. So we'll go ahead for the same. That will be 18th question of the session. So the 18th question of the session we have is, what percent of 6.5 liters is 130 milliliter? What percent of 6.5 liters is 130 ml, which we have to talk about it. So we'll go ahead with solution for the same. Let us be required percentage equals to 120 upon 130 upon 6.5 into 1000 into 100. So this is 2 zeros being cancelled it out here, and this 1 zero is being cancelled it out here as well. So it just will increase here, and that will cancel it out. So we'll be having is your 2% will be the right answer for this question as well. Now we'll go ahead with another question here itself, and that is being the important one, which we have to talk about it, and that is being the important too. So the question here is your 19th question of the sessions as well. The question states that, find the missing figure. Find the missing figure. That what we have to find out. So for the first we have 7% of 25 equals to 2.125 here. So that is, sorry, this has been the question mark, not 7%. Of 25 is your 2.125. So we'll have to find out for the same as I told you. So we'll go ahead for the same. Let x% of 25 equals to 2.125, then x upon 100 into 25 equals to 2.125, x equals to 2.125 into 4, which is equals to 8.5. Now we'll go ahead with the next question, that is being the 20th question of the sessions as well. Is 9% of question mark is equals to 63. So for the same we have to answer it out. Let 9% of x equals to 6.3, then 9 upon 100 x equals to 6.3, where x equals to 6.3 into 100 upon 9, so that has been equals to 70. Now we will go ahead with another question, that has been the 21st question of the session, that has been 0.25% of question mark equals to 0.04. So for the same we have to find out here. Let 0.25% of x equals to 0.04, then 0.25x upon 100 equals to 0.04, and x equals to 0.04 into 100 upon 0.25, which is equals to 16. That will be the right answer for this question as well. Now we'll go ahead with another question, that is being the 22th question of the session, and that what even though have to discuss about it, and which is being the important one here as well. So we'll go ahead for the same, but here we'll be ending it up only, and that we'll discuss in the next coming class, so that it will be helpful to you as well, and that is you will also be to go ahead for these classes here in the detailed as well. So on the same perspective manner, what we have to solve it out and what we have to consider about it, these all types of questions, that what we have to do it. Other than quantitative aptitude, if I'm going ahead here, so yes, we had done many of the subjects there in the last classes, last topic that we had discussed here. But other than that, if I'm talking about, so we had done your sociology and software engineering lastly, and other than that we are talking about, so yes, we are dealing with the chemistry of class 12. That has been important, where we had completed unit 1, unit 2, unit 3, unit 4, unit 5, unit 6, unit 7, unit 8, unit 9, and elements and atomic numbers, symbols, and molar masses as well, and the conversion for the same. Other than that, we are dealing with the reasoning here, which has been divided into two sections, which is verbal reasoning and non-verbal reasoning. Verbal reasoning we had done, which is general mental ability, and the logic reasoning. In non-verbal reasoning we had done series, analogy, classification, analytical reasoning, mirror image, water image, embedded figure, completion of incompleted in pattern, figure matrix, paper folding, paper cutting, rule detection, grouping of identical figures, cubes and dice, that we are dealing here, and hopefully we'll complete that soon as well. After that, talking about it, we are dealing with the quantitative aptitude, where we had discussed about arithmetical ability, and that is the section 2 is the data interpretation. After that we talk about it, we are dealing with the DBMS, where we are dealing with different ER diagrams for online shopping, factory organization, airport working with the workers, that we are dealing here. After that, in terms of arithmetical ability, we had done operations on numbers, SCF and LCM numbers, decimal fractions, simplifications, square roots and cube roots, averages, problems on numbers, problems on ages, surds and indices we had completed. Percentage we had started with, which we had completed your 21th questions there as well. After completing percentage, we'll start discussing about profit and loss, ratio and proportion, partnership, chain rule, time and work, pipe and system, time and distance, problems on trains, roads and streams, allocations or mixtures, simple interest, compound interest, logarithm, area, volume and surface area, races and games of skills, calendar, clubs, stocks and shares, permutation and combination, probability through discount, banker's discount, height and distance, on odd man out series as well. In data interpretation, we have to cover the tabulations, bar graphs, pie charts and line graphs as well. So here we'll go ahead with end up with, and it's a huge request from my side to all the viewers to please go through with the subscribe button, and please like, share and subscribe our channel, so that many maximum people can get the information at once, and even you can also enjoy the video as well. So thank you, hope you enjoy this video. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and give a suggestion on the comment box. Thank you, and thanks to all those subscribers, those who had supported us from the starting, and those who had visited our channel, those who had subscribed our channel, and those who had requested and suggested for improving our channel. Thank you, hope you enjoy this video. And before ending it up, thanks to all those viewers and all those subscribers, those who had supported us, and this is what you had demanded on, we are giving you for the same. And if you required of any of the subjects, any of the topic, and any of the ER items as well, so you can just tell me on a comment section. I will surely provide you that. Thank you. If you enjoyed this video, if you like this video, please give a thumbs up and give a suggestion on the comment box. Thank you.